¿Qué onda, mi amigo de YouTube? Vamos a ver este video de esteroides versus natural, una transformación en 100 días.
Experiments. Brandon will train naturally using my science-backed strategies.
Hit the head.
While Todd is hopping on steroids. Over the next 100 days, we'll track their progress to see who comes out on top.
Holy shit, dude.
First, we need starting points. And to get the best data possible, we're not only using DEXA scans to measure overall fat and muscle mass, but we're also getting ultrasounds across all major muscle groups to know exactly where each person experiences the most growth. So on day 1, Todd is coming in at 183 pounds and 19% body fat, while Brandon weighs only 140 pounds, but scores a lean 13.6% body fat. Now, compared to Todd, we actually have two major advantages. First off, Brandon is lean, which means we can focus on gaining weight to maximize growth, whereas Todd, an aspiring bodybuilder, will soon begin dieting down for his competition. Second, while Brandon isn't a complete beginner, he's not as serious of a lifter as Todd. In normal circumstances, this means Todd would build muscle about 3 times slower than Brandon. But these aren't normal circumstances, and I'll need to use every science-based tool I know to help Brandon supercharge his training.
Okay, so the main thing I'm saying, instead of your forearms, keep it in like this, and then keep them out, 90-degree angle, controlling the way down into that stretch. Because I'm seeing so many new lifters immediately hop on gear, I want to prove you don't need steroids to make amazing progress. And to help Brandon maximize his growth with his training, I'm going to be choosing exercises that challenge his muscles most in the stretch. For example, back in 2022, researchers compared normal push-downs
necesita esteroides para lograr un gran progreso, pero sí es verdad que el cuerpo natural llega a un límite que los esteroides lo sobrepasan a una velocidad absurda, realmente. Está comprobado que la gente que usa esteroides crece nada más por dormir.
But that's not going to be enough. We need to combine these exercises with my second science-based principle.
Let's go. What was that?
Teaching Brandon how to actually train to failure.
Every single rep closer to failure, on average, it leads to more growth, right?
El remo en T está buenísimo.
You can't get up here and you're racking it, like you have so much more. I want you to keep going as far as you can, even if it's just half reps. And then I want you to shrug your mid traps together. One more shrug, and Todd's done. Let's go. That is a good set.
Lo que sí, el estiramiento de ese remo en T es raro.
Extremely hard, like 5 times as painful. So I'm doing like 5-6 reps more than I would usually do. And like all the exercises he gave me was hardest in the stretch position, which is the most painful as well.
What are your optimism levels about competing now?
More optimistic. I've seen Todd before and he's already like a big guy and trains really hard. But Jeremy being there, pushing me and telling me to do like partials at the end.
Keep going.
Definitely more optimistic now.
There you go. Good. How'd that feel?
Does not feel good.
Feels great.
But while I was pushing Brandon with his workouts, Todd's chemically enhanced body was now performing at a completely different level than it used to.
How long would you say like a workout is for you generally?
1.5 into 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Was that like that before as well, or?
Before is only 1.
So once steroids make their way into your muscle cells, they bind to a powerful androgen receptor. Once bound, they alter your muscle's genetics to dramatically increase the rates of protein synthesis and recovery. So although it pushed Brandon's workout volume and intensity to his natural limit,
Go up.
It's feeling kind of heavy today.
not only does every workout Todd do now lead to more muscle growth, but he can also train longer and harder than Brandon, yet still be able to recover from it. But how much of a difference will this all make after 100 days? Well, based on prior research, beginner natural lifters can expect to put on about 3.7
natural
pounds of
y
muscle
entreno
after
2 horas
100
en
days
general.
of hard training.
Porque hay que maximizar el descanso, tipo 2-3 minutos entre series, para poder rendir lo mejor. De hecho, está comprobado que entre mejor descanses entre series, mejor vas a rendir y crear músculo a largo plazo, igual para la fuerza y todo eso. Tampoco te digo que te quedes 10 minutos descansando, pero sí, 3 minutitos, está bien.
As for Brandon,
About the same. 116.
But despite all the progress Todd was seeing, there was still one person who wasn't satisfied with his results.
I feel like I'm a skinny bitch. I'm small, fat, and skinny. That's who I am. I don't have like, I don't look big. I'm not sure. Maybe just body dysmorphia or something like that. So you're not enough. Never enough.
So Jeremy
Dismorfia corporal.
that I eat around 3,000 calories a day. I generally have a pretty hard time putting on size, so I'm hoping this
Justo lo que dije.
nutrition plan really helps.
Now, while Todd definitely had us beat the first month, he's now spending the rest of his time dieting for his show, which may slow down his muscle growth just enough for Brandon and I to close the gap. Luckily, since Brandon's less experienced in the gym, his muscles are more sensitive to growth, which means we can bump up his calories much higher than normal while having those extra calories go towards building muscle rather than fat. But this wasn't easy. Brandon is extremely active, playing several hours of competitive tennis per week. So even after eating 3,000 calories a day, Brandon was still struggling to put on weight, which meant we had to increase his calories even more. As per supplements, although Todd has his special juice assisting him, we've got a natural supplement we'll be taking full advantage of, and one that could give us as much as a 1 to 2 pound boost in muscle: creatine. Doesn't sound like much, but considering Brandon's a natural and has some experience in the gym, we may only gain just 2 to 3 pounds of muscle in the next 100 days. So even just a 1 pound boost would be huge. And with Brandon finally starting to make some good progress on the scale, I couldn't wait for our next check-in with Todd.
Bad news, guys. I just got a call from Todd, and apparently he's moving out of the city.
Y la
He's still down
creatina en
to
algunas
take part in
personas
the
funciona y
experiment, but
otras
he's
más o
not coming in
menos.
the gym anymore for check-ins, which means
Golpeé la nariz y tengo alergia, no es que me metí
no
ninguna
idea
raya
how
de
Todd is
nada
already
ni nada.
through the final day. And it
Pero
just
la
means
creatina,
that
por
Brandon
ejemplo, en
and I
mi
can
caso,
really start training
realmente
hard
no veo
and
mucho
really push for the
efecto.
final result.
La tomo, pero no es algo que note. No, estoy más fuerte, tengo más resistencia. La verdad es que no noto nada.
Way more, get a deeper stretch. Nice. And all we're gonna do, in the back, you feel that stretch?
Yeah, right here.
Exactly. It's gonna be harder, it's gonna be more painful, but we gotta do whatever it takes to be Todd, alright? Alright, hit the hand, hit the hand. Hit the hand! Hit the
Está
hand 2 more
buenísimo.
times.
Nunca
Come on,
lo.
Brandon.
Siempre que lo trato de hacer, está yendo la doble polea, pero está
There we
buenísimo.
go. Get that chest up. String here. I'm pulling you. Good. Nice.
Vamos,
I feel
chinito,
like
vos
my strength
podés.
has been really
Ah, mentira.
progressing well. So I think at the beginning of the challenge, I was dumbbell pressing around like 50, 55 pounds. And now I can do 3 sets of 10 with 75. So I think that's a pretty good improvement. I've also been noticing that a lot of my t-shirts are fitting a little bit too small.
El katana me gusta hacerlo mejor
really
con
hoping that
barra
Jeremy,
o doble de
after
mano.
this video's done, can buy me a new wardrobe.
Look at this, man.
So how do you think you're gonna do the end of the week?
I'm a little bit nervous because I know there's a lot of pressure riding on this. I don't want people to watch this and then see that, okay, maybe they should be taking steroids instead of staying natural. But yeah, I'd be happy with like a 2% body fat increase and then 2 to 3 pounds of muscle gain.
I haven't seen you in 2 months. Hey, you look good though, man. He's quiet, he's just getting mentally ready for this.
I'm pretty nervous right now. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the video and with Jeremy's rep. Hopefully I don't ruin his day. And
Quiero hacer una pequeña aclaración. Aclaración, opinión, lo que sea.
While Brandon was completing
Va,
the
opinión no,
scan,
está
I
demostrado.
was finding out just how hard Todd had been working since we last spoke.
Cardio is
Si bien los esteroides te ayudan a crecer, es a costa completa de tu salud. La mayoría, un gran porcentaje, mejor dicho, de gente que se mete eso, sacrificar literalmente su salud. Y al menos que vayas a competir en algo de culturismo, nadie debería inyectarse eso jamás en la vida.
154 pounds, which means you gained 5 pounds pure muscle, lean muscle.
Pretty good.
Let's go. But Todd, on the other hand, you started at 19% body fat. Today you're at 7% body fat, which means you lost over 10 pounds in weight, but you gained over 13 pounds of muscle, which is insane.
That's crazy.
Holy. I'll be honest, I knew there would be a difference, and Todd had a big advantage, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. That's crazy, 19% to 7% while gaining 13 pounds of lean muscle mass.
Todd's transformation is an incredible feat, even with the help of steroids. But although Brandon built just 1/3 as much muscle as Todd, he still gained significantly more muscle than the average natural lifter, without spending every waking moment in the gym. As for the ultrasound results, while Todd did have a speed in most muscle groups, Brandon actually saw more growth in his delts, biceps, as well as one leg muscle, likely due to the special exercises we incorporated. So while I respect Todd's choice to hop on gear, in my opinion, unless you're as dedicated to competing as Todd or need testosterone for health reasons, the risks simply aren't worth it. Brandon is proof that with the right approach, us natties can still make incredible progress without putting our health at risk. And if you want more guidance and are looking for a step-by-step program that shows you exactly what workouts to do and what to eat every week to naturally get in the best shape of your life, just head over to Build.
Bueno, si te gustó el video dale like, suscríbete y nada, nos vemos en la próxima. Chao, chao.